So, my dear students, hope you are quite well. And today we going to discuss the shape of the molecule. Shape of the molecules. Shape of the molecules. And to know uh, what is the shape of the molecule, you should derive the hybridization of the central atom. Okay, so to know how to derive the hybridization of the central atom, you should watch our previous episode, that is lecture 40, and I'll provide the link of that class in description box. So please go through my previous class, then you can only know how to derive the hybridization of central atom, and after knowing the derivation of hybridization of the central atom, you can derive the shape of the molecule. So let's start with an example. So POCl, what is the example? POCl3. What will be the shape of POCl3? Phosphorus oxychloride. So what will be the hybridization of phosphorus? So P, here P is the central atom. So number one, first choose the central atom. What is the central atom? Central atom is phosphorus. Okay. So hybridization state of central atom is half plus number of monovalent atom plus VE minus A minus C. And to know the every terminologies used here, you should follow our previous channel, and you can get the link of the previous channel in the description box. I'll provide you the link of our previous class. Okay, so otherwise you can't get it. So what is the number of monovalent atom around P? So number of monovalent atom around P. So here P is the central atom, and around the P, one oxygen and three chlorine atoms are there. So among oxygen and three chlorine atoms, only chlorine atoms are monovalent atoms. So number of monovalent atoms is 3. And what is the valence electron of phosphorus? So phosphorus is in the nitrogen group. So it is the phosphorus. What will be the oxidation state? That is 5. Phosphorus is 15. So 1 is 2, 2 is 2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p3. So this is the valence electron, and number of valence electron is 5. This is the valence cell. Third cell is the valence cell, and number of valence electron is 5. So here I use 3, here 5, and it is a neutral molecule. So number of anions or number of cations will be 0, 0, 0. So it is 8. So H, what is the value of H is 4. So in hybridization, number of participating orbital, so the number of participating orbitals in hybridization equals to 4. That means it should be sp3. So hybridization is sp3. Okay, so hybridization becomes sp3. And what will be the number of lone pair? So no lone pair, no lone pair, and number of sigma bond is 4. So what will be the structure? Phosphorus, and it is doubly bonded with the oxygen, So the structure is tetrahedral. And in our previous class, we have already discussed that number of sigma bonds plus number of lone pair equals to h. So here h is 4. So as the number of sigma bonds, here one bond is sigma, here it is sigma type, it is sigma type, and it is sigma type. So total number of sigma bond equals to 4. That means the number of lone pair equals to 0, and total is 4. So it is tetrahedral. Shape of the molecules POCl3 phosphorus oxychloride is tetrahedral. And my dear students, I am requesting you to please write down the all these things I have written in the whiteboard, otherwise you all forget it. So our next example, we are going to see our next example, the structure of CO2. What will be the structure of CO2 and how we derive it? What will be the structure of CO2? This is the central atom. So what will be the hybridization? Half of Ma plus Ve plus, sorry, minus A minus C. So number of monovalent atom is 0 because oxygen is the divalent atom. Oxygen. So here carbon is the central atom and oxygen is divalent. Therefore, I am writing clearly all this. Therefore, the number of monovalent atom is 0. And what is the number of valence electron of carbon? The carbon, oxidized carbon atomic number is 6. So this is 1 is 2, 2 is 2, 2p4. So this is the valence, sorry, 2p2. So the valence electron is 4. Therefore, it gives 2. So hybridized. So number of participating orbital is 2. So hybridization should be sp hybridized. So carbon is sp hybridized. So what will be the structure of sp hybridized? Sp hybridized is the linear structure. Is the linear structure. Linear. So here carbon and the two oxygen atoms are there. Linear structure. So the structure of carbon dioxide is linear. Okay. In our next example, we'll going to discuss the structure of another molecule. So what will be the third example? What will be shape of the molecule NH4 ion? So here central atom writing is central atom is nitrogen. So H equals to half number of monovalent atom plus Ve minus C minus A. So here cation, charge of cation is 1, charge of cation C means charge of cation, here charge of plus charge is 1, and number of monovalent atoms Ma is 4 because around nitrogen there are 4 hydrogen atoms and all the hydrogen atoms are monovalent. Therefore, number of monovalent atoms Ma, monovalent A for atom. So number of monovalent atoms is 4, and So valence electron of nitrogen in previous case, as we have already discussed, uh, it is 5. So it gives half 4 plus 5 minus 1 minus 0, because there is no anion, this is all cation. So it gives 8 and it gives 4. So it is its number of participating orbital is 4, so it is sp3 hybridized. sp3 hybridized. So nh4 plus is sp3 hybridized. Okay. So shape tetrahedral. Tetrahedral. This is the structure of nh4 plus ion. Okay, my dear friends. So I hope you can learn something out of this class. In our next class, we'll see something more important and something more interesting. Till then, have a nice journey.